Hey, treasure fans, your pal BD back here with another week news announcement, and this is for the 15th and 22nd of March 2022. Those of you new to my channel, I do this every week where I talk about what's coming out new on Blu-ray and DVD and 4K, for the current week and the upcoming week, and I talk about anything that's majorly announced. At this time, I do ask you to please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for this channel and share this video. I really appreciate it. I've gotten a few more viewers recently, and I really do appreciate you guys watching these videos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So today, which will be the 15th of recording this video, we do have a few titles coming out. Arrow Video is releasing American Werewolf in London in 4K for the first time. We do have, and this one I got to talk to you about, Shout Factor's releasing The Sword and the Sorcerer today in 4K. I got to say, I did get that copy on Saturday. Started to watch it yesterday. I didn't get a chance to finish it, but I got to say the transfer looks really good for the 4K. I don't think this movie was ever available on Blu-ray. I have a DVD version of it, but I don't think there's ever a 4K version of this movie, or at least a Blu-ray of this movie. So I have to say it looks really good. Now, the audio on there, and they do talk about this at the beginning of the movie, they had to source the audio from a really old source. Apparently, there wasn't a really decent source for the audio. So there's a few issues with the audio throughout the movie, but I didn't really notice as much because I wasn't piping it through my surround sound system. I was just using my sound bar, and for that part, it sounded great. The picture looks really good, and if you're a fan of this movie, so far what I've seen, I would highly recommend going for it. We also have the big title coming out this week would be West Side Story, coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K. There is a Target exclusive, one of their Target exclusives with the photos they put in it, and there's also a Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook coming out for that. We do have Shooter coming out in 4K Steelbook at Best Buy today. We also have Vestron Video, the next movie in their releases, which I've talked about before, is this one's going to be Dream a Little Dream. So I'll have to pick up that one to keep my Vestron series going. We do have Vikings, the complete series, coming out on Blu-ray today. I think 6 seasons of that show. Code Red is releasing Starflight 1, which is a pretty good movie. Cheesy for the 70s, but it's pretty good. Shout Factor's also released a movie called Nightmare today. I haven't seen that one, so if anybody has, please let me know. And then Kino Lorber is releasing several movies today. Now, these movies won't be probably found at, your regular stores. You got to order these things, but they're releasing Zoot Suit, Farewell, Strange Bedfellows, Touch of Evil, which they will be releasing the Blu-ray of this one this week. The 4K, I think, comes out the week after next. And then, Touch of Evil. So there you go. I thought there was another, there wasn't. So that is it for this week. Next week, although there's a couple decent, really cool titles coming out, it's not a major release week. So the big release week coming out for next week is obviously the Godfather Trilogy is coming out in 4K for the first time. I don't know how I feel about that. I love the Godfather movies. The third one, The first two are amazing. I have a kind of a special edition Blu-ray version. It looks pretty good. So I'll have to wait and see some people's reviews on that one first. But that is coming out next week. We also have Eastern Promises coming out in 4K for the first time next week. A movie that I really enjoyed, Nightmare Alley, is coming out in Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and there is exclusive 4K Steelbook, which I pre-ordered from Best Buy. I really liked the movie. It was a cool flick. My wife really liked it too, although she said, once you know the ending of the movie, she's like, I'm probably never going to go back and watch it again because it's depressing, but I really liked it, so I would really check it out. Shout Factor's releasing The Core next week for the first time. That'll be the first time that's available on Blu-ray. They're also releasing the Hunger Games Steelbook Limited Collector Set. And I think that's a Best Buy exclusive, so that's coming out. So it's all 4 Hunger Game movies? Yeah, 4 Hunger Game movies all on a Steelbook set. Looks pretty cool, although I already have them all on Steelbook in 4K, so I'm good. Let's see here. Dexter's New Blood, the series, that season that just came out not too long ago, is being released on Blu-ray and DVD next week. Mill Creek is releasing Magnum P.I., the complete series on Blu-ray. That ought to be interesting. And then Criterion Collection is releasing Flight of the Phoenix next week. So that is it for everything this week and next week. And you can see there's a few titles, but it's nothing major. If you think about it, there hasn't been a whole lot major in theaters lately anyways. So it's more catalog stuff still coming out. I mean, there's some bigger movies at the summer coming up. Those movies will come out, but that stuff won't be out till later this year. So right now we're kind of just in that weird period again. Although, announcement-wise, there's a couple big titles announced. So they did announce Moonfall, that movie that apparently bombed in theaters. I wanted to see it, but I just didn't want to go to the theater to see it. But that is coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K the 26th of April, so next month. We do have Sum of All Fears and Patriot Games being released in 4K for the first time. Those are coming out the 24th of May. So interesting, they're getting some of those older Tom Clancy movies out in 4K. We do have a movie called Last Look coming out April 12th. Then we do have Grease 2, the 40th anniversary Steelbook coming out on the 6th of June. So I have the Steelbook version of Grease 2, but it came with Grease 1. It came with the original Grease on this Steelbook box. It was pink. I think you guys might remember for a couple years ago. But this is just exclusively Grease 2 for 40th anniversary. I love Grease 2. It is absolutely cheesy. You know, you got Michelle Pfeiffer. You got to score tonight. Just good stuff. It's hilariously fun. So that is coming out. MVD Rewind is releasing Miami Blues the 15th of July. And then we also have CSI Vegas Season 1. So the updated version of CSI Vegas will be coming out Season 1 on Blu-ray and DVD the 4th of May. And the last one, and this is going to sound stupid, but I'm really stoked on this one. Paramount Video has announced Top Secret on Blu-ray. I love that. It's a Val Kilmer classic. I love that movie. That'll be out the 17th of May. I'm actually really excited about it. It's one of those kind of spoof movies, kind of like, you know, Hot Shots and stuff like that, but it's just absolutely hilarious. I love it. I can't wait to see that on Blu-ray. I'm extremely excited about it. That is it for everything announced and everything coming out the next couple weeks. I owe everybody an apology. I thought I'd posted because I'd set it all up, but apparently I didn't click something, so I did set it up for my Dollar Tree video to post up over the weekend. It didn't, so I'll be putting that back out this week. I did get a few movies Dollar Tree, and that's a couple cool things I want to talk about, so be on the lookout for that video. I do apologize for that, and I'm still working on a couple other videos that are coming out, but that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think it's awesome you guys watch my videos. Sometimes I sit down before I record one of these videos. Sometimes I just sit there and think, wow, people actually watch my stuff. You know, it's cool. I really appreciate it. So please like, subscribe, the bell, the whole 9 yards to this video. Leave me some comments down below. Please take care and be safe out there. This is a crazy world we're living in right now. Always keep hunting because you never know what's going to find, and that's the truth. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye, everybody.